Hi guys, today I'm gonna talk to you about this guitar, which is my latest project, and I called it Project 63 because I wanted to test about the electronics of a made like a vintage 63 Stratocaster. Why? Because the first thing that you think when you think about a vintage Fender, you know, that's kind of esoteric, many hundreds prized vintage pre-CBS guitars, is that you know, when you study them, is that mainly they are made differently from the modern ones. So the first question that comes in your mind is why they change them. I want to find a solution to that, why they change that, because mainly the electronics was made differently. The three pickups were just the same pickups, handmade, hand wound. They were not that accurate, but mainly they were the same pickup. The center one was not where reverse wound, and the polarity was not reversed. So they were just the three same pickup. Also, there was, just like now, the three knobs with volume, tone and tone. The tone capacitor was 100, Y in Italian. It was 100 nanofarads. It was a paper in oil capacitor, and the until 679, I think, the pickup selector was just 3 positions. There were no center position between the three, that combination between the pickups. Okay. So my thoughts was, maybe this is the holy grail about the vintage sound, and I want to find an answer to this question. I don't think so, but why not to test it? So I took this beautiful Donner Stratocaster, which is a very inexpensive guitar, but I love it because it's very, very well made, and it seems really it's very, very similar to a real thing, and thanks to Musiclily, my project was designed just to be similar to a 63 Stratocaster. So I found the pickup, the more similar in specs pickup of Wilkinson, made by Wilkinson, I mean, and I took 3 of them, 3 of it, because it's just one pickup. Also, I took from Musiclily a 3-way switch, a CRL1 3-way switch. I used 3 CTS potentiometers, 250 keys, and these are the best potentiometers that you can put on your guitar, just like the CRL switch. If you want to place a switch and and some potentiometers on your guitar and just forget about them, you should use these ones. You will find the link to buy every part I used on this guitar just into the description below. These are the best potentiometers and switch which you can place on your guitar. Also the tone capacitor is a 100 nanofarads orange drop capacitor. It's polyester, or I think. Anyway, it's the orange drop capacitors are the modern ones, much more similar to the old paper in oil capacitors. So I just took the right value of the capacitor, just like that all guitars. But other than the the electronics, I wanted also to upgrade the hardware and the plastics, because it's always better than the guitars. If you want to make a 63 Stratocaster, you want to look at the guitar and have that feeling of an old, she should remember to you a 63 Stratocaster. So I took these beautiful guys. I think that this is the most beautiful mine green Pickguard that I ever seen. So I took this mine green Pickguard and all the plastics in Parchment, just like the old ones. So the pickup covers, you may notice, you may see that there is no Wilkinson. Even if the pickups are made by Wilkinson, there is no Wilkinson logo on the pickups, just because I wanted to take the covers in Parchment to make it similar to the original one, the real one. Also the knobs and the switch tip are in Parchment and comes from Musiclily. I took also the back cover, which is made in mine green. It's a beautiful cover. I chose the one with the big window and not the 6 separate holes, because it's much more comfortable, honestly. Also the bridge, it's made from Aumsen and it's a full brass bridge. I love this bridge because it's very, very soft to operate, very, very I can't explain to you. It's perfectly intonated. I love this one. I think that actually Aumsen and the Musiclily Ultra makes the best modern bridges for Stratocaster, actually. So this is, I think, the best bridge you can buy, actually, at this moment, I think. I wanted to place on this guitar the Wilkinson bridge with bent saddles, but the holes were not aligning on this guitar, so I placed this one, which is much more better in quality, I think, talking about quality, because that I wasn't able to place the Wilkinson one. I didn't want to redrill the holes. I did it many times, so I didn't want to do that. Also, I put on this guitar the two Musiclily Pro, I think, strap locks, just for, you know, safety, and Musiclily Pro roller string guides and Musiclily Ultra tuning machine, locking tuning machines. So as you can clearly see, I didn't want to make a clone. I just wanted to make a guitar to test that kind of electronics wiring configuration. I will make for sure a clone guitar into the future, but this is for just to test that kind of thing with the three identical pickups. Okay, so you will listen to a demo of this guitar very soon, and then I will make another video about my final considerations about this experiment, because I want to tell you what I think about it. You know, maybe I will discover that this is the holy grail of the vintage guitars. I don't think so, to be honest with you, but you never know. I don't know. You know, I have to test it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that I have been able to explain to you everything I wanted to, and you have been able to understand me. So goodbye and see you next time.